Hello and a very warm welcome. In today's video we're going to talk Alpine. Jack Doohan under pressure already as a deal for Colapinto looks set to go ahead. Colapinto is going to be an Alpine reserve driver if reports are to be true, and a lot of people are reporting this coming out of Argentina, and Colapinto's father also with a post that we know what's happening in 2025. Franco Colapinto to Alpine. Imminent. As Briatore confirms talks. Well, we know they've had talks, given there was a massive photo of them at Qatar. Yeah, Jack Doohan is an Alpine driver. He's under pressure. His contract has performance in it, as does most drivers, but yeah, it seems after 6 rounds, we could see possibly Colapinto in. I'm going to go through this. A deal to take the Williams driver Franco Colapinto to Alpine for the F1 2025 season is on the cards, according to report in Argentina. It comes after Alpine advisor Briatore confirmed that he held negotiations with Colapinto over a 25 seat and moved to guarantee that new race driver Jack Doohan will start the season. Gasly and Doohan will start the season in Australia. Yes, Colapinto won over many fans, and he's brought many fans to the sport. Argentina, obviously a massive country, and a new country really for F1 to maybe get some new fans on board. Won many admirers after replacing Logan Sargent at Williams following last year's Dutch Grand Prix, scoring points in 2 of his first 4 appearances, Azerbaijan and America. 2 tracks I don't think he'd driven at as well. The Argentinian's impact saw Colapinto register on the radar of some of the biggest names. Even Red Bull were trying to get him on the junior program. Yeah, Red Bull, Alpine, Williams team principal James Vowles voicing his willingness to help the youngster find. Colapinto's good enough to be on the grid. I actually, it's harsh on Jack Doohan, but I would actually put Colapinto alongside Gasly. I think Doohan's very lucky to have a drive in the first place, but we know why that is. A bit like Mick Schumacher gets a drive off his name. Yes, Colapinto's held his own in Formula 1 and matched Albon, but later went off the boil a bit at the end of the season. Even Paul Aron would be more of a contender than Doohan. Alpine confirmed Doohan as Gasly's teammate during the Dutch Grand Prix, just 4 days before Colapinto was promoted to a race seat at Williams. However, rumours towards the end of the season claimed Briatore had made his mission to sign Colapinto. I've got to say, signing Jack Doohan is a bit like, it's almost like a Jolyon Palmer-esque signing. Doohan is already under massive pressure. He's a rookie. He knows he needs to perform already, but now he's got the extra pressure of Alpine bringing in Colapinto, and then Doohan knows if he doesn't do well, not up to speed, not on Gasly's pace, which is going to be tough. Gasly is a race winner. Yeah, it just doesn't strike that they believe in Doohan. They've just brought Doohan in, and it's not a good look for the Alpine Junior program. Yeah, we've seen many times this team fall on their face. Alonso, Piastri, and now it could be happening again with Doohan. But they do say that Doohan will be in the car for Australia. But yeah, I want to see Colapinto back on the grid for sure. An image was captured at Qatar, so Colapinto and his manager in conversation with Briatore. Doohan went on to make his debut in the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix after Ocon was released early to link up with Haas. The Australian, who has a valid Alpine contract for the start of the season, has been expected to participate in his full first season. Yeah. And the report in Argentina has cast fresh doubt over Doohan's immediate future, with Colapinto now closing in on the second Alpine seat. It's massive. I think it'll be a reserve driver role, and then if Doohan doesn't perform, it's easy to get Colapinto in the car. Briatore, clearly a big fan of him, and has worked with some great drivers in the past, Alonso and Michael Schumacher, to name a few. A very reliable source has indicated that Alpine are set to strike an agreement with Colapinto, with the deal expected to be announced sooner than later, and potentially as soon as this week. Yeah, it is said that Doohan's contract officially covers the first 6 races. Obviously, it's performance. If Doohan performs, Colapinto won't be in. But yeah, like I say, it's added pressure. He's already a rookie. He's under pressure. And then he's got Colapinto in the background. But yeah, Alpine, once again, they did massively well. Oliver Oaks, they did great as a team to get 6 in the Constructors. But once again, this is Alpine being a bit of a clown show, because they should have signed Doohan in the first place. Just because he's a junior driver doesn't necessarily mean he should be in. Like I say, there's other drivers that should have been in before Doohan, in my opinion. Yeah, Mr. Colapinto, there are a few of us who already know everything F1 2025. Yeah, Briatore also admitted, yes, that's true, I am looking for the best opportunities for us. Yes. We will start the year with Pierre and Jack. I can guarantee that. After that, we'll see as the season progresses. I have to get the team in the right condition to get results, and the driver who works with 1,000 people behind him. Everyone works for just 2 people. If there's a driver who isn't making progress, who isn't bringing me results, I change him. You can't be emotional in F1. Yeah. So, it looks like a reserve driver role for Colapinto. That is going to be announced very soon. Williams will obviously get a bit of money for that as well. But yeah, Colapinto or Doohan, who would you put on if you were Alpine? I would put in Colapinto. He showed a lot in his time at Williams. Straight away, he was on the pace, and we've seen that quite a lot. Oliver Behrman's a good example. Even De Vries when he did the Williams at Monza. But yeah, we wait and see what happens, but it looks like Colapinto for a reserve drive role. Massive pressure on Doohan. Hopefully Doohan can get his home Grand Prix at least. But yeah, it just seems like it's written in the stars that Colapinto will at some point replace Doohan, because Doohan now is under huge pressure caused by Alpine for signing the wrong driver. That's what it looks like to me. Yeah, comment down below your thoughts. Have you say. Adios.